can like bring in with Relo. Doesn't really
the best Razor lane setup that we've seen so far. All the other games we saw Razor
are heading into the triangle. I mean, they see BZM. Abed's on the low ground. The question is, can you get to him? He's got the Watcher. Gabby's gonna get seen. They're trying to push him right into Abed. No matter where you go, you're in trouble. The arrow to follow it up, and that first blood goes to your mid Dragon Knight. That is as good as you could ask for. Dying to Ari there. TP's back to the tower, of course. Has Salve, has 4 tangos, so he knows he's going to be here for the long haul, just trying his best to survive. That being said, Seb in the bottom lane goes down. You said getting surprised by an arrow. Well, stop.
I'm not sure where else there is to look. Everyone else is just farming. Maybe
okay.
Watching denies is fun.
And back into the mid lane.
A little bit of aggression on top. Still has time walk available.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, I was like, you should still time walk away.
Bottom lane, Seb.
Another stomp into a follow-up there, and Gabby, he's still got some stick charges left, so he's fine.
They said not too many more of those, so that included like 1 more there.
Yeah, that's fair.
See if it happens a 3rd time.
Looking for MJZ in the top lane. Great flame break. But bashed twice here onto the Batrider. And they're going to just TP in on Tim's. Try and chase him down with the leaps. They've got plenty enough damage. They do lose the Crystal Maiden. Actually, no more leaps left. Whisper.
Can he get the deny?
He's just
This camp's pretty low damage.
Oh, he's taking his time. He's taking his time. He does eventually go down.
And Frostbite and Crystal Nova just make it so hard to play aggressively as Batrider. And, I mean, that applies to offlane Batrider as well. So, like, you have the damage to kill Crystal Maiden, but she has the slows to make it hard. BZM, 3 people going on this guy.
Yeah,
Kill. Now he can't deny your creeps. Finally,
you may have stole all of his damage, but...
the denies come into play. Usually the 6s are mid already, or sorry, the mids are level 6 already, and this would be a dragon form taking the tower, but there's so many denies. He's actually still not 6 even after that kill.
They are still here. BZM is going to die back-to-back in mid.
Still not 6.
Still not 6, but it doesn't matter. Your catapult is still alive. Dude, that cannot happen. Meanwhile, top, they're trying to kill Apollos. They're trying to chase him down. 5 stacks of that sticky napalm. Whisper gets him. So, I mean, you get it as Whisper playing aggressive up here again. I mean... You are sacking your Faceless Void a little bit because of this, so he's going to have to time walk in a moment. There is no way he gets out of here if he doesn't, but Crystal Maiden doing what she does best, and that is keep the Batrider at bay. Gabby with a Stampede as his rotation pays off big. And OG get punished for their over-aggression. I feel like, for the most part, Centaur just gets his farm no matter what, and Tomato on the Morphling also gets his farm, but... When you now have this amplified damage Dragon Knight rotating down here, your tower's gone. There's nothing you can do to stomp this. You have to try and make a play elsewhere, and Chronosphere comes out top. They get the Crystal Maiden, but Whisper on the Batrider will die for this. And these deaths are just so costly for the side of OG. You still, like, just slow him down as Gabby's back with another Stampede. Will pop it, catches the Batrider, another root. A lasso, though, back the other way. Is it enough to finish off Policy? Almost dies to the zap, but it's just barely not enough to get the kill. Gabby on the backside will burn to a flame break, so it's a 1-for-1 trade. But they're bringing in more heroes here. Ari trying to do what he can. Will get scouted, Dragon Tail on top of him, and just like that, Doom. I love this build. He's also got himself a Raindrop and Magic Wand, so he manages to keep himself relatively tanky.
Yeah, he's kind of like the silver lining right now. He is fairly farmed.
No. Seb was going to reload out BZM instead of cancel by MJ. What a bash, dude. No way. Nice jump in from Abed, the Dragon Tail, the follow, and another root from MJZ. They grab themselves kill after kill. Bottom lane, Tomato did solo the Centaur. This hero hates playing from behind.
303, right? Yeah, like he's having the game he wants. Might even find a kill on Io here. Does he have a tethered target?
He's about to from the Razor, but no, ends up running the other way. Abed could blink after.
Is he doing this?
Dude, raindrops keep him alive. He has 11 wand charges, right? There's no way.
He just does not care.
Dude, no arrow! Oh my god,
no.
Seb.
That's such a good placement too. Like
He can't
Io
go
couldn't
either
move
way.
into the trees, but he wouldn't have made it over to the right in time either.
Doom.
Tim's
A little bit
watching
doomed
mid-biz.
himself. Yeah. Good turnaround here from these guys to find this one. They know Tim's is down here. He just arrows up Tomato. Whisper should be able to help find this kill. He's got a lasso up in 3 seconds. There's no real way out.
He's trying to be a little too cute. Gonna pay the price for it.
Yeah. I mean, that's a nice little kill. It's something. It does help secure their Wisdom Rune, which is... Dude, I mean, they wanted Centaur, but finding Paulos would be huge. He
uses the blink to look,
He just time walks right into the Doom. Stampede comes through. Can it be enough to get him to safety? It might be. He's got backup. The whole team is here. The blink Dragon Tail out from Abed. The arrow to follow. They got him.
Oh, that's rough. Whisper was using the blink to find people, so when he sees Face's Void, he has no way to get there.
Boy.
3-man Chrono.
Paulos finds his targets. They managed to take down the Io first. BZM's going to be second in arrows. Caught the Doom as well. One by one, they fall. Blacklist, an incredible performance so far.
I hate to say this, but Tim's is approaching BZM's net worth.
Oh, Blink Lasso.
Blink Lasso?
Nice arrow, but you do have follow-ups here from the rest of the team. Gabby
Oh my god,
into
Gabby,
pig
you
mode.
can't get away. You can't, Gabby. Don't do this to them.
Oh my god, Blink was on cast almost, but it was just Whisper. Barely catches him with an A-bomb. Very scary. He is closing it on Manta, so your window in terms of hitting this is closing quickly. He's gonna go for it. Blink, Dragon Tail into the arrow to follow, and just like that, there's no chance of escaping. Freezing Field, a little unnecessary, but you don't want to risk it.
Yeah, all these kills are really important to that point still. And Orchid, stun, the arrow, all of this stuff, very low cooldown.
Oh, we're about to see a real nice Chronosphere in the top side. Arrow to follow it up. Gabby's got a blink stun as well, holding these heroes down for what feels like an eternity. BZM loses life as well. Double kill for Gabby, which is kind of like mid lane. Blink Lasso catches Abed. MJZ right behind him. They turn around with the Dragon Tail and the Orchid. Stampede will get Abed to safety as Ari's rotating in, maybe thinking he might be able to get the Crystal Maiden, but no. They're not finding anything for this.
And who? Tomato's at low health. Abed sees him.
Yep. Ari gets that. Dude, the arrow damage, people massively underestimate how good maxing arrow is in these types of drafts. Like, it's 180 damage at max, or sorry, 180 bonus max damage, plus just that 5 seconds of stun, which is always going to hit. Abed gets himself another kill on the bottom side. Tim's actually will be the one to secure it, quote unquote secure it. Yeah, this Mirana is just destroying them.
He's trying to pass that Razor. He needs as much gold as he can get.
I mean, he's gonna at this rate. Blink stun, Gabby finds 2 again. You don't have Chronosphere, but do you even need it? Seb, no chance of survival. His game on the IO has been rough since the lane stage. 6 deaths. They are not done. It's just full-on aggression. They don't care. Blink stun, goodbye Seb. What? Oh, it gets the mech off? Yeah, there's the vessel. Just for safe measure. They're like, okay, don't let him get out of this one.
This Observer has gotten them so many kills, I feel. Tormentor is available if they want to go for it.
The Invoker is messing with.
You're going to see the reload bottom. They get the Doom onto Paulos, but Gabby reads him, gets a double blink. They said, Doom, who cares? We'll just kill you instead. And Paulos, with that BKB, he's got his own Chrono available. We'll just drop it onto the Razor as the rest of the team is coming. Follow up Dragon Tail. Paulos just beats him down. Double kill now for him is Whisper now on the run. You are fine. They're not going to let you get away with anything on the side of OG, and Whisper forced to BKB, still on the run as Paulos wants to try and cut him off. Won't be able to. Oh, man. That is scary. Ari tries to creep back here. Gabby will get the hoof stomp. And arrow, not quite there, but
Radiant's bottom tower
should be able to chase him down. Maybe. Oh, okay. Nice play there from Tomato. Just snipes himself a free kill. Whisper goes in, hits the dust, catches the Mirana. She actually has no leaps left, and Tomato should be able to play her on this Dragon Tail, as well as the Vessel thrown out already, though. Lasso also up for him if he wants it. They finish off the Mirana. They've got to get more. Abed would be great. Do they even need the Lasso? Safe from the Glimmer Cape, but another dust comes through. Tomato just continuing with this chase. The Shard actually owning on this Morphling, having 4 leap charges. He just...
Morphling's pretty scary in the late game as well.
Blink Doom comes out, he gets the Mirana of all heroes. Not the best option, but you'll take it. The problem you have now is trying to get out of this. Seb goes in and just gets silenced immediately. Both supports are just gone. They got antsy.
It is pretty scary to relocate into the fight this time.
Oh, Whispers on a reward. No blink for 8. Gabby, he's got your number. He has a Flame Break as well as a Firefly, but Paulos might just commit here to finish him off. Ooh, time dilation. Yeah, it's just he's just actually kills him with the static charge. That's really funny. Pretty interesting counter to Batrider, actually. You take a lot of instances of damage.
That is true. I hadn't really thought about that.
Tim's just being very patient here on the bottom side, trying to set up a kill potentially. Hits the Vessel out on over to BZM. He'll be able to just jump away, but guess what? Here comes Paulos. Chrono's out, arrow there. He pops the BKB. That is not gonna save you. In comes Seb, trying to do his best, but that's gonna be 2 more kills going the way of Blacklist. Very well read here from Tim's once again on this Mirana.
Has been killed.
I feel like
Tomato.
Blacklist... Ooh, wait.
That's a big kill. The Chain Stuns. He's silenced up. He's got Mantle. He's got BKB. But how many stuns do they have? He gets the waveform to safety. The BKB,
No
the TP
way.
on out. This guy actually
God.
lives.
I swear he was stunned for like 8 seconds and he still got away.
Dude, I feel like
It
I was...
wasn't much. And they're like having to claw their way back in to the lead they had, but they are doing it. They keep finding the fights. Maybe finding one more here on Whisper.
He could go for a lasso play, and he will, but... Dude, the status resistance from Kaya Sanji just doesn't die. Ari goes and does hit the Doom. He should burn out unless he can get some help in soon, but bash out Doom. He's in trouble, does manage to Tumbler Toy away. BZM, he's on top of Paulos. If they can actually chain stun him, that's going to be what they need. He's still got a BKB at the ready. Centaur lives, he gets the Stampede, Paulos. Time walk in one, he almost dies. But it's not enough to find the kill. BZM, he's got a lot of damage stolen. Looking for Abed now potentially, but he needs help. He's not going to get it. Io's back into the top lane after the reload. Dude, Centaur lives on a fraction of HP. The Blank to Stomp comes through. We've seen this game once before. Doom comes in, tanks the arrow for his Morphling. It will allow him to survive, try to get the safety, but Paulos is back. Still has a Chronosphere if he wants to throw it, but thinking maybe they don't need it. Yeah, he's just going to keep time walking ahead, continue to try and bash him up, and eventually they will bring down this Razor. Really sick control out from Blacklist.
They could go Roche, or with these death timers, they might just push in.
Oh, Seb is dead. Oh, actually, no silence on Abed. He ran out of mana. That might be enough to keep him in this, and now they're looking for Abed here on the Dragon Knight. He's got a Manta to try and get away. Waveform dodges out the stomp, but Paulo still has Chrono. Will he throw it? He's got his eyes set onto 2 at the moment, waiting, trying to just bash them up. The Chrono's connected. He gets Seb as well. Tomato's dead. Just shredding these heroes. It's a triple kill going their way.
Yeah, mid lane's pushed in 2 off of that.
Radiant's middle tower is under.
Back to a 10k lead for Blacklist.
Faceless Void late game. That is spooky, as he showing very easily that he can kill the Morphling if he Chronos him. Bottom lane. Abed manages to find the Doom here, and Tumbler Toy, or not Tumbler Toy, Ogre Seal Totem. God, what an item Tumbler Toy was.
What do you think the next broken one's gonna be? Where's he going though? Think about fighting.
They got a ward here in the triangle. Yeah, Abed actually just does a ridiculous amount of damage. Well, yeah, Bloodthorn with that Dragon Tail. He thought he was safe. He's like, there's no way they're not doing Roche, right, guys? But Abed...
That's where you get him.
Yeah, just... Palos. BZM playing aggressive on the front. They get the Doom onto the Dragonite, and Abed is just dead. Look at the damage out from Tomato. MJZ needs to be careful as well. He can just chase down by the Razor. The reloads coming through. Ari's looking for the backline. They want more. He managed to get onto the Faceless Void. Whisper, he gets eyes on... Gabby has a Scythe on the Centaur? Excuse me? This guy's gaming.
Pretty rare.
No, it might have stalled them enough. They're smoked up. Paulus does have Chrono. If he gets Tomato, it's huge. Moonlight, dude, there's no way they just don't see the Moonlight Shadow, right? The Hex comes out here from Gabby. Paulus holding the Chrono, will throw it now. They're trying to bring down the Morph, but he's pretty tanky. Instead, focusing up on Decept. Glimmer Cape gives him the space he needs. The lasso, can they finish off the Void? They do. That's his first life. He committed the BKB for this. BZM's got everything at the ready as well. In deep here, Ari on the Doom needs to be careful. Nice freezing field out from MJZ, but Paulo's time walks up to the high ground. He's surviving, so is Tim's, but MJZ holding them all back. OG will get out to safety for the moment, but BZM, he has a BKB and Satanic still available, going on to Gabby. Does he have the damage to finish him off? He gets the cheese tossed on over, and now BZM's in trouble. Pops the Satanic, trying to stay alive, but the Scotty reducing so much of the healing. He does finally finish the kill, but Tomato looking for Paulos, but the Abed illusion, these Dragonites just kiting them out for so dang long. He's looking for Tim's, not gonna be able to get him, needs a couple auto attacks, wait for him, gonna get dodged, but now looking for this DK, can't keep his hands on him. Tomato just kited out. They need a way to deal with these DK illusions, and quickly.
Cue the Daggons.
Cue. Cool. They got their eyes on BZM. No Chrono for 3, but he needs to run and fast. Paulos not likely to give this one up. BKB comes out, safe for the moment thanks to the cloak. Do they have detection? Oh, he's walking right into a ward and a sentry. They find Whisper instead on the side. And they lose their gem as well. Stampy comes out looking to go aggressive onto the high ground. Okay. That is a...
Well, I guess not. It doesn't have to be that quick. I mean, you do have like 16 seconds on Doom, but I think the Doom has to drop on the face.
Chrono, it's caught the Morphling. He's doing his best to survive, but the second Chrono's available, and just like that, Tomato dead. No buyback. You've caught Seb as well on the backside. He's gone. And I don't know how many times we've seen this, but 2 Chronospheres typically is the game-winning, recipe.
They're gonna play it safe. They're gonna go for Mega.
They don't know about no buyback, right?
Yeah.
Like they don't know it's he's just short on gold.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
A lot of carry players don't save it though, you know.
Yeah, they just get the blank stun into the Hex, the arrow to fall up. Whisper dies, never gets a chance to BKB, and BZM, aggressive movement from him onto the front side. His BKB does come out, but it's too late. That's 4 heroes dead, no buyback, and OG are gone here in game number 1. There is, I mean, you gotta call it. There's no shot you're getting out of this one.
No way Morphling does not buy back in that situation. So with that, they're like, oh, well, I guess we just win.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good performance from Blacklist. They had full control of this game for the majority of it. Obviously, they slipped up for a moment where Tomato gets like some huge play on the Morphling, but farmed, and you're playing into a Faceless Void at 46 minutes, you know?
Yeah, and
yeah, I think part of it is like voice lines are not as common as they used to. Smoke comes out, they find Paulos, there's the disruption. You might just go God's Rebuke anyway, just to get the slow 4-hero disruption. They will be able to finish him off, and it goes to BZM, the Uno reverse card of last game.
We're bringing those jokes outside the NA cast as well.
What joke?
Our education system. Anyways, top Tomato, a little damage, but I mean that's the strength of disruption, right? You just interrupt anything, so it's gonna.
That was such a sick play from Ari, but yeah, top lane, they're still.
Well, looks like you're right that the bottom lane, no fun for the Mars, so they still just continued creep dragging.
I mean, he's farming really well though. Like all the cores in this game are actually finding their CS, which think
Tim's,
bodes well for them,
goodbye.
but top lane
Gabby?
is where I think things are going to get more and more difficult because Tomato's Weaver is getting really strong, and Seb's going to be looking for Gabby here as well.
For stack, 6-minute rune, who's gonna get it?
Well, that's very nice for BZM, an Arcane Rune. As Ari's going to find MJZ here in the jungle. Swashbuckle does about half of his HP. Rolling Thunder, why not? You got the Arcane Rune, put it to good use, put it on cooldown. Now look for Abed mid as he's not quite level 6 yet. You could fort this as well if you want, but won't actually commit it. Oh my gosh, so much damage out his way. He can always heroes. Oh, terribly denied their Wisdom Rune. That's a sick move. Disruption is out. Whisper still not wanting to commit the arena.
It's a tough one. I don't think they have the damage to kill.
He will.
Yeah, they're gonna go for the Crystal Maiden.
Yeah, I think that's the right call. You're not going to get this Terrorblade, but might as well put it on cooldown, get a kill anyway. Dude, BZM is so farmed, actually. Bottom lane, Disruption comes out. They're trying to just clear out as many Terrorblade illusions as they can, and the Spear to pull him right back into the Bango. That's a nice trade. OG feeling very strong already. 3,000 gold lead. One.
Maelstrom, I mean, his farming speed is going to go up so fast with that. Gabby is rotating over. He's got his level 6.
I mean, that's pretty nice if you can get Whisper here. They will be able to just chase him down, pulls him back with the Void Spirit, and just like that, Mars does what damage he can here before he goes down. Ends up giving it up to the Brewmaster.
Plus, it's just a good item in general, even if you don't upgrade it, just to proc your own Cinder Brew.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a good point, huh? Yeah. Forgot about that. That was like a classic combo.
For Palos down here. Ari's going to find him. Does not have Flaming Lasso, though.
Well, you do have Whisper. They want to make sure that the arena will finish him off, so they bring him quite low. The Spear comes out. The God's Rebuke will do it, and just like that, not looking for MJZ. Stolen Spear, though, from Tim's. We'll be able to pin Whisper into the wall here as they will look to take down the Bat Rider first and Whisper second. So, yeah, Palos throws the tip back. He's like, yeah, good one. Brings 4 heroes bottom. Managed to find 2 return kills. Very nice out of
the Pango roll. They're working on double blink, too, so I don't think they have to go too crazy here if they feel like it's a forced fight. Say that, but it seems pretty in.
Yeah, and that's going to be the primal split. Rolling Thunder's coming through. Only gets the shield crash here on the Rubik. MJZ doing what he can. They're just chain stunning down this Mars. I mean, Brewmaster just single-handedly killing him, and now they're going to look for Seb. Completely isolated. BCM goes back in. They do manage to get a decent turnaround here as Weaver is making his presence known, and Tomato, this guy brings the damage. The lasso now up for the Bat Rider is BZM looking to chase down Tim's as well. Okay, now you're getting it done. I use this to start being quite annoying to the Brewmaster. We'll hit him with the Cinder Brew, and he's like, I don't care, bro. What do you want? Just gotta, there's no way he chases him down, right? Right?
There's no split. There's no split.
He does have time lapse, couple auto attacks. He gets a miss, doesn't get the Maelstrom proc. Still not getting the Maelstrom proc. Trying to finish him off with
like your teammate,
he gets him, and they find Terrorblade now as the rotation from BZM is here, but maybe not wanting to dive. You are pretty deep. It seems like he's just like, if they go on me, I BKB TP out, whatever.
Yeah.
Looking for the power rune. They do manage to get a haste. Dude, they're looking for Terrorblade top so bad. He is under rewarded. Ari's gonna chase him. The swashbuckle does connect, and guess what? Whisper, he just comes through the portal, finds the lad. They get the kill. So the smoke from Blacklist ends up on top of, toggling the portal more here. Mid lane, Seb does end up forcing the Brew split out from Gabby. He's gonna go ahead and throw the cleanse onto himself to try and get out of here, but all of the... Dude, they're just all dead. They just got one-shotted by Tomato and, like, BZM with a single swash. That is a huge bait.
Yeah, usually... The early game Brewmaster ult is usually pretty hard to kill.
Really good grab here from Whisper. Just gonna look for Tim's here behind enemy lines. Oh, Sakuchi, but BZM guesses right. Grab.
So that's kind of the tough part. Like, even as this game drags on, if Blacklist is able to do that.
Run, Tim's. Oh, that's unlucky. Roll up. Yeah, okay. So close. It just... It's just so
Looking
easy
at
for him to
Gabby
find
as
kills.
well.
Yeah, Gabby, I think we've seen this one before. He's going to try his best here to get this kill onto Seb. Of course, the Storm Panda, they need to burn this one out, but they can't. And all that's left is the Earth Panda. He does cancel it, tries to chase down the Shadow Demon with this Radiance, but an Arena and a Spear comes out. He wants to save the Captain. Seb will survive.
Talking about it anyways. We're just casters.
2K casters, lol.
BKB for Ember. I mean, he'll definitely be able to navigate fights. I just don't know if he'll be doing enough damage. Crystal Maiden, not going to be able to navigate fights.
No. Looks like he will. It is great synergy with the physical damage output of the Pango, and of course, your Weaver as well. He's looking for Tim's now here on BZM, just rolling Thunder back and forth. Spear off the mark, but
Not necessary.
wow, that is a lot of damage. BKB's out from both these guys. He's trying his best here on BZM to survive. He's going to get caught way out of position. Shield Crash doing his best to try. There's no way he survives, right? Yeah. They finally punish this Pango for 2,100 gold.
5 heroes to your 2 heroes. And Weaver almost just like taking off half of Abed's health alone.
I mean, at the moment, you still have to, well, Tim's is dead bottom. Whisper really wanted to put these Desolator charges to work early, so grabs his first set. He also has Orb of Destruction. One thing I was trying to say is the minus armor synergy between, you know, Swarm and the Deso on the Mars is pretty good, because none of these heroes are good at dealing with it outside of, you know, Terrorblade.
And the Lucky Shot.
Yeah. Mid lane, they do manage to take down the Batrider. BKB out from Abed, but the Demonic Purge is there. The minus armor stacking up. He's trying to get a Remnant to safety up onto the high ground. He does, but guess what? You got a bug on you, man. They get the gem as well. Oh, talent, and he is about to finish an MKB.
So that'll help with the evasion, but it's also it's more magic damage, which is really good versus the
My goodness, Gabby had a health bar a moment ago. I could have sworn. This is an Orchid reveal out from BZM, now looking for the Crystal Mate. Nerfed hero, by the way. Anyway, Ari looking for more. Does have a Force Staff, does have Lasso available, looking for Tim's, and will he find him? Dude, good dodge out from Tim's. The Orchid comes out. BZM's found him. Now the Lasso onto the Ember Spirit. Demonic Purge there. He's got a BKB and a Remnant away. Saved by Seb. Will not be enough to find the kill. Dude, there's 2 attacks coming. If these...
Oh my god.
Okay.
Whew.
8
Share it
minutes
with
ago.
me.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So Terrorblade gets BKB. He gets Arena, spends BKB getting out of Arena, right? That is the always biggest problem about playing into this Mars hero. That being said, Mars, a little bit in trouble here. Has a BKB, will drop it. Arena comes out, trying to TP on home. Does he make it? No. BZM does manage to finish off the Crystal Maiden, and now Seb in trouble, getting found here by Gabby, going for the Demonic Cleanse. Does hit it, but it's too much damage. Oh. Oh, they see everything. Blink Lassos. They've caught the Crystal Maiden. Nice grab from Tim's, though. MJZ. Oh, so close. Almost makes it out, but they had the sentry there, so no way to dodge those attacks. And Tomato just going to start chipping down at this tier 3 tower. That is your Lasso down, though. Whisper comes in. It gets a great Arena Spear, though. Doesn't manage to catch the Brewmaster in time, and Tim's just going to hide here under the Sakuchi. BZM goes in, gets the silence onto one of the Pandas. He's got to be careful on these other ones. His Earth Panda still alive at the moment. Rolling Thunder available. Swashbuckle also available. He gets him! No! The God's Rebuke! He doesn't cancel it in time. Whisper, dude. This Deso is actually doing work. Pop the meta. BZM gets the blink out. Fortification coming through as well. Do they clean disengage? Brewmaster's up in 1 second. Sidechain Seb with a nice disruption. Tomato walking in. The Lasso! It's back up! They get the Terrorblade. He's dead with no buyback, and Seb goes in aggressively instead. Blinks up, gets the Demonic Purge onto the Brewmaster, and guess what? Tomato, his BKB finally getting used, just shredding these heroes one by one, turning his attention over to MJZ. Whisper comes in, grabs Abed, trying to just Remnant to safety. He's gonna make it. Spear barely does not connect, but 4 dead on the high ground. Don't have meta, so it's not possible. You have Brewmaster split coming up in 3 seconds, but the Arena? No way. Are they actually gonna get Abed here? The chain stuns, the spear is out. Oh my goodness. What a read from BZM with this Orchid. Tomato finishing off the last tier 3 in the bottom lane here. Palos is back, but I don't know if he's too worried to blink the spear. The time lapse is out. Palos just dies! That's just instant GG. There's no way the damage out from this team is ridiculous. They are so farmed this game. Absolutely nuts. Accidental pause here, but yeah, GG's coming through. Already off for the day. We get to go chill. No, not us. We're in for the long haul. We got some good series lined up. Blacklist here versus OG. Game number 3. It's been very back and forth series. The smokes. Is it going to be the decider here once again? Smokes are going to pop. No team kind of finding each other. Seb will be the first one that walks forward. Nice bushwhack does come through. Whisper, though, with the Scorched Earth is really strong. Seb gets completely isolated onto the low ground. And that will be first blood back into the mid lane. It's Abed's turn. Back the other way, though. They managed to grab a kill for Tomato and Palos. He's completely blocked off. Beautifully done. All right, Tomato with strikes doing a ton of damage. Death after death. Okay, yeah, Abed gets a second kill. Flame break back to the way. Tomato, a melt strike onto Tim's. He's trying his best to hobble back to safety, but he can't make it. An absolute bloodbath there to start this game. Assassin pops the Lotus. They'll be fine. That's why you play for the Lotus. I know it cost him all of his HP, but at least Tomato doesn't have it, you know?
Mid lane, Abed getting run down. Doesn't have enough mana for Q.
There's a remnant in a moment. Nice bushwhack. Blood grenade out as well. BZM's just dead, dude. What a rotation from Tim.
Yeah, whoever gets it, or at least if a mid hero gets it, it's a huge deal. But we got a lot of supports here.
It's an amplified damage for BZM. That's a pretty good one. He's gonna pop it immediately, and that's just gonna be an easy pick off onto the Hoodwink. That is like one of the best runes you can get on Void Spirit. Oh my goodness.
The good news for Abed is that it was popped immediately to use to kill a support. Slark dying in the bottom lane in the meantime.
Yeah, it's going to be a double kill. MJZ's gone too.
No, not even.
Wow. Very aggressive bottom lane. Whisper just like slowly whittling him down with his Scorched Earth, and Slark. Aggressive smoke. Actually, I don't think he saw Tim's, but Trap is available from Tomato. Okay, that is so hard to play around in the lane.
That was a Hoodwink.
Yeah. I mean, that bonus to meld, like level 1 even, bad.
That is the downside of putting the sentry on that lower end of the camp. Can't cover the entire cliff.
Mid lane. Coil comes out. He's trying to make it, but not in time. Great rotation in from Gabby. Beautifully done. All that. Top lane, looking for Gabby here with the help of BZM on the Void Spirit. One more Astral Steps available. There are 2 traps also for him to play around. He's going to pop those. Spirit back will prevent the Melt Strike, and Gabby, he's still trying his best. Side blade. Dude, okay, Tomato. Just grabs him on a couple side blades. Now looking for Tim's here. Bushwhack will buy him a moment, but good find from Seb. Should be a couple more auto attacks to finish the job. Yeah.
Slark does not like to get MKB.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, he actually wouldn't mind Bloodthorn, but relying on Bloodthorn for your True Strike also doesn't feel great. 14-minute power rune, it will be bottom. It's an illusion. They actually get the silence onto the puck, and he gets one-tapped by Tomato. Lasso comes out. Doom catches the Slark. A great arena from Gabby, though, will hold him in place, and that might get Slark out, but no, he ticks down to Whisper. Remnant connects as well. Seth comes in with a nice Demonic Purge, and Gabby, a slow, painful death here. It's a triple kill for the TA. Oh, my. But, yeah, until you get a little bit more HP on Palos, this game is going to be a little bit rough. He does manage to find the Shadow Demon here, Seth. Should be a pretty easy pickup. Nicely done there. Good find.
I'll take that.
I know, a lot of spells on cooldown here for OG, so this gives him a little bit of an opening. Oh no. Blind Coil hoping to find the Bat Rider.
Yeah, I think they kind of recognize they're at that point that they really need kills, especially after rotating this many heroes. With no coil, though, it's pretty close.
Got him. They got him. Beautiful play there, and honestly, just set up on the back of the night vision from the Slark, and Seb now in trouble. Whisper, no Doom, does have the Radiance, but Gabby's here as well. He's going to be able to grab him with the Arena. The Spirit followed up. In comes Ari with a nice lasso. Doom doing his best to put out what damage he can. It almost is enough, but they managed to bring him down. MJZ trying to TP out. Ari finds that one. They end up somehow trading a little bit even here for OG, but
it's going to get pretty hard to kill heroes once that BKB is up, or like any of the heroes pick up BKB, because a lot of your damage on the side of Blacklist is Magic Burst. You can just BKB run in.
Blink lassos, found the puck, the follow up with the Orchid. Can they finish him off in time? My goodness, yeah, they definitely can. Demonic Purge will catch MJZ. Spear puts the Batrider into the hands of the Slark. He pops a Shadow Dance, should be able to finish off the Batrider and does. But now Apollos needs to get out. BZM with a nice Astral Step on forward, pulls him back in with a Remnant, does get the Tark packed up onto the high ground. Silence catches him. Gabby the Arena, the Spear, but it's not enough. They've got too much damage coming in from Tomato. The Deso just ripping through these heroes. Now looking for Gabby. There's another trap in place. The disruption from Seb as well. They're about to lose all 5. Gabby, no chance of getting away. Beautiful Hurricane, actually, from Whisper, but my goodness.
There were some mistakes or something that got Doom the start he needed. Because Slark can lane sometimes, like, versus the Doom, since it's like melee. Before the ultimates come out.
God. Oh my goodness, there's so much damage. We're gonna see the Batrider go for the lasso here, trying to bring down the techies. Gets him quite low, but saved thanks to the Pavis. Apollos will clean it up, get himself a nice kill. Tomato not done, blinks aggressively onto the high ground. Oh, Ari manages to push puck out, does not want to risk losing the Wisdom Rune. Tomato cutting the wave, knows that they have their other Wisdom Rune available, so they will take that away. It's just a slow bleed here for Blacklist, it feels like. It's kind of rough. Whisper manages to find a kill with the help of the, well, he's dead. That's a really nice turnaround there from Gabby. Doesn't get the BKB off, and that Doom is worth some serious money. Blink lasso out from the Batrider. They want to find a return here. Gabby on the run, but ooh, good Arena. But he gets them anyway. There's just too much damage. The side blade actually from the Courier. Looking for Tim's here. Hiding in the trees. Ari is going to make it a little bit difficult for you to get away. And just like that, one attack miss, but the second will not. On the other side, in the jungle, they managed to find the Slark, and he's silenced up at the moment, but a Remnant into the burst? No way. He gets some BZM with the Arcane Rune, actually barely has that damage, and now chasing after MJZ, clears up that mine, the Remnant to pull him back, and BZM is just, he's crushing it this game on the Void Spirit, making it out. It's like, yeah, he's level 20. We're like 30 minutes into the game, right? Nah, it's 23 minutes and he's level 20. Yeah, his XP per minute this game is absolutely cracked. Almost 1,000. And it's only 23 minutes into the game. We're going to see BZM find a solo kill onto the puck, perhaps in front of him to potentially see this. And there it is. Whisper pops the BKB. He gets a 3-hero stomp. Gets the Doom out onto the puck. We'll try on home. And that's not, but now you got to be very careful as the rest of the team's coming through. Tomato for an opening, gets his silence on the backside, catches the Slark first, where the Orchid is there on the follow-up, and a lasso as well. Whisper, a dream initiation from him. 3 heroes dead on Blacklist. Scepters, so now Resonant Pulse that much scarier. They might respect these respawns, honestly, and OG, kind of smart if they do. They back up, they know Slark as well as the Mars. Oh, the blink comes out. The silence collapsed. The Mars just barely. Demonic Purge catches him. He's just dead right away. So is the Slark. Oh my goodness. The Aghanim Scepter's too much, and the GG. That's it. Dude, what a... OG just feels like they knew exactly what Blacklist was going to do this whole game. From them. Like, it's nothing flashy, really, right? It's just... They just out-greeted them in the lanes, and then